All right, my friends, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew.
I'm Junior.
And we're going to be talking about Nintendo Switch 2 today. So, if you guys like this content,
like and subscribe.
All right, guys. So, Nintendo came out with a little video showing us the Nintendo Switch 2. And essentially, this thing looks exactly like the leaks have shown us. So, I'm going to let Junior, the resident Nintendo expert, tell you all about what he thinks about it, and then I'll fill in whatever he doesn't have.
All right, so let's get the obvious away. It's going to be like a more bigger Joy-Cons, a bigger like screen for for handheld users.
How do you feel about it not being OLED? It's just going to be cheaper.
Yeah.
It's just going to be cheaper, right?
Yeah. All right. And the other thing is, I think the newer stand, and that can like go back more. I think the Nintendo Switch stand is it's flimsy.
Are you excited about this new Switch?
Yes, I am. Very am. All right. Let's talk about that. It can also play Nintendo Switch games too.
Are you excited about that?
Yes, because it can. And I like that it's backwards compatibility with some games.
Does that matter? Oh, that's all games, I believe.
Well,
how much does backwards compatibility matter to you?
A lot.
A lot, yeah. It follows in his father's footsteps. Yeah. Backwards compatibility is an absolute must. So, what about upgrades? Do you want them to upgrade the games that we already have?
Yes, make them more high quality and probably
add 60 FPS modes if
yeah.
they don't got it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm going to tell you guys about so I'm excited about Switch 2 just due to the fact that I still haven't finished Tears of the Kingdom. and there's a couple other games that I haven't finished yet that I bought for the Switch that I do want to go back to and I want to play. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool that the Switch 2 is coming out with backward compatibility. I'm actually very stoked about that. Obviously, the design of the Switch is going to have two USBs-C so that you can plug in from the bottom or you can plug in from the top. It looks like from what we can tell, it looks like the dock has been redesigned. It looks a lot more sleek.
It's
the overall,
round.
I do kind of feel like the Joy-Cons are going to be, because they're magnetic now, they don't just clip in. So I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll probably have to be careful with that.
I think people are gonna like it more. That's gonna be magnetic.
Yeah, but what if it just pulls apart super easy? Like you're sitting there playing a game and you go to scratch your head and it freaking just falls out.
Well, I guess you're just going to wait until the direct and.
I guess we could just put rubber bands on it, huh?
Yeah.
To hold it together. So I'm excited for it. I'm really hoping that Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom get at least upgrades. Obviously, the other specs that we're hearing about this, I mean, this has all been leaked. It's been talked about. It's going to be an upgraded Ampere, NVIDIA Ampere chipset. So maybe DLSS is coming to this. Maybe you'll be able to play this on 4K. Maybe it'll be able to upscale easier. That'd be quite interesting to see it do this. There's just all kinds of wild claims out there right now. There's always wild claims about new hardware before it comes out. And if we've learned anything since I've started this channel, wild claims usually lead to disappointment and whatever else. So another thing that I want to touch on is price. Okay, so this is going to be better hardware, but I do feel like it's stretched out enough from the original Switch that Nintendo theoretically could get away with selling this for $299. But if they follow suit with the other console manufacturers, and seeing as the console base is absolutely shrinking, Nintendo Switch will probably still remain on the market for a while as a cheaper variant. And seeing as Nintendo Switch 2 will have backwards compatibility, I wouldn't put it past Nintendo to keep selling that model and then charge you $400 for the new Switch, and then if you want the OLED model, maybe they launch an OLED at the same time at $450. I do feel like this is going to be a little bit more expensive of a hardware. But here's my thing. This is my thing. If we get free upgrades, for our games, if they bring out patches, we can utilize like new features like DLSS to upscale on their TVs. If there's enough of a reason to upgrade for, you know, because I mean, Junior, he started Nintendo Switch when you were what, 8, 9 maybe?
I am not sure. It's kind of hard to remember.
I mean, we went over and got it on like a birthday or something. So it's one of those things where we got it for him at a young enough age to where the visuals did not matter. But he's at that age now where these things are starting to matter more to him. He's starting to want, I mean, he's got a ROG Ally too. So he looks at that and he's like, oh my gosh, this looks great. He kind of wants that upgrade for the Nintendo Switch too. So if we can actually get an upgrade and we actually get better visuals, those old games, like we both started this off, backward compatibility is a massive bonus and a massive feature that we absolutely love here at this house. So if we get that and we get the upgraded visuals, we get the upgraded performance, you know, obviously the hardware looks redesigned, it looks better, obviously it's faster. It looks like there's more of a focus around user experience, being able to plug it in the bottom, plug it in the top. I like all those features enough to where I feel like the people that want it immediately are gonna buy this thing, and even if it is like $399, I could definitely sustain that cost if everything else falls in line. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that feels worth it. Like, paying for more hardware to run your games better. I'm okay with that. Like, that's what we do in the PC space. We buy better hardware, we get better performance out of our games immediately, right out of the gate. So if Nintendo can bring a system like that, I'm absolutely all for it. But we also know that Nintendo likes to resell their stuff. So, I don't know. How would you feel about having to pay $10 upgrade fees? I mean, that's what PlayStation does. Microsoft gives them to us free.
If it's gonna be good, sure.
What about like Pokemon Arceus? You want that one upgraded?
Yeah. We're just gonna have to wait and see, and because there is gonna be a direct in like
April
2nd. So we're probably gonna learn more about it.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get some gameplay. I think it's gonna launch in June.
I actually have a little thing about that. It might release in June or maybe May.
What do you want more, your birthday or May?
Well, if it releases in May, then we can like
get it early.
Early, or you can like see the price of it, and maybe we.
Man, we're gonna have to buy 2 of them, so it doesn't matter. We're gonna have to get 2 of them. So one for the channel, one for Junior, probably one for Mama. One for, you want one too, Pandy? You want one? You want a Nintendo Switch?
Right.
Do you want a Nintendo Switch too? Fine, I'll get you one. I'll get you one to chew on. I'll get you one to chew on. You know, chew on. But yeah, guys, Nintendo Switch 2, it seems exciting. And I thought this would be like the perfect time to bring Junior in, because he is going to lead covering Nintendo Switch 2 for the most part. Like, I am so busy with everything else, and Nintendo Switch is a major part of this family. Like, we have 2 Switches, we've got a stack of freaking games. Like, we buy them physically. So, I mean, we do have like a vested interest in covering Nintendo Switch on the channel, but seeing as Junior's going to be 16, I want him to start taking a more active role in the channel, covering the Switch, putting together his own little video ideas and doing stuff like that. I think it'd be good for him. He could be part of the channel with the Nintendo Switch stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy that content, and we'll start getting it out to you. I don't know if it's going to come as fast as everything else, but at least game reviews. I mean, we've done some of this stuff in the past. I mean, videos have done good enough to where it's like, yeah, definitely. You guys want to know about that stuff? Let's do it. But I gotta start delegating a little bit of this to the rest of the family. So, and then Mama's gonna cover Disney Dreamlight. So. I'm joking. But yeah, guys, we're looking forward to Nintendo Switch. We're actually excited about this. I mean, we're technically willing to pay whatever Nintendo wants. Are we?
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't care. Nintendo is Nintendo. We're basically at a point where it's like, look, we just want good hardware. We know that Nintendo makes a good hardware. They've been pumping out games left and right. Like, they've done good with the Switch generation. So I have no reason to doubt that that's going to continue. And seeing as they're not going super crazy and like reinventing the freaking wheel, I do see Nintendo still being successful, but I do still see them supporting the Nintendo Switch 1 going forward. I do. How long do you think they'll support that for you? I think Nintendo games are scalable enough that where if they probably should have just called it Nintendo Pro, huh? Because it doesn't look like it's going to have any new features.
Well,
do you think it's like, that's the thing with Nintendo? They always have that selling feature that pushes them, propels them.
In the reveal trailer, it kind of looked like the Joy-Cons acted like mouses.
Like mouses, like they could move them and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the.
That's.
Well, I mean, they've always had that with like Wii. From the very first Wii, they always had like the that. So I don't know. See, this is the thing. It's like Nintendo Switch 2 is a literal freaking continuation of the first Switch. So yeah, if I don't know why they didn't just call it a Pro or something. Yeah, I don't know. This is confusing. I think that if Nintendo overprices it, they could be bad for them. But I feel like if they come in, at 300 and drop the base Switch to like 200, I think they could do better with that. I think they could actually do pretty good. Just try to keep it in that $300 range. It gives people that like, yeah, I got to upgrade, and then they upgrade faster because they want that better hardware. I mean, like Junior wants better hardware. He's ready for better hardware.
Yeah. He's
been rocking Nintendo Switch since it freaking came out, so it's like he's ready for new hardware. He wants something better, something more sleek, something that looks a lot more grown up, and that's where Junior's at right now. He wants that. He wants the Nintendo experience because he's a Nintendi, but he wants that sleeker, more grown up like hardware. He went right. After having a ROG Ally for a while, he's kind of got accustomed to having that better looking. I don't know. I think he just wants the new one because his old one's all freaking.
That's not
Pikachu. It's just because it's Pikachu.
That's not why. It's because it's getting old and.
What is kind of creaky and. Oh, one thing I really want to see Nintendo bring. Hopefully they have this in there. Is Hall Effect joysticks for these freaking Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because those Joy-Cons, man, that stick drift is so annoying.
It's terrible.
It is absolutely terrible. So
I hope they do something about it.
Yeah.
If they don't, then
if they bring Hall Effect, I think it would solve that problem.
Yeah.
Absolutely solve that problem. I do like the bigger design. It looks pretty sleek.
Me too.
I think it's a good looking upgrade.
Yeah.
It definitely is the same, and there is going to be stiff competition because there are things like ROG Ally. But they don't have that Nintendo experience. They don't have that Nintendo creativity. They just have that PC experience.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So, I mean, we are getting Nintendo Switch. We're definitely Nintendo fans. I mean, Junior and I, when he was younger, it would be me playing the Mario games, and he would just be like, I just want to watch, Dad. So I'd play him. But now he's playing, and he's loving it. He's enjoying it. So, yeah, Nintendo is still there, and I'm glad it's a handheld form still.
And when the Switch 2 comes out and new games come in, I'll play them and I'll make videos for you guys.
Yeah, we'll get him. I've got another capture card. We'll get him set up on like his PC or something to record. That first PC that I gave you, we just need to get a charger for it, right?
Yeah. I
used to record video on that all the time.
Yeah.
You can just record some gameplay video and you can put it on the channel.
So if you guys want that in the future, subscribe. I'm really pumped about this.
Yeah, hit that like, hit that subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one. Like I said, Junior will be our Nintendo mascot. He'll be covering Nintendo Switch 2.
Heck
so
yeah.
We'll see you guys. Be excited about it. Have fun.